Good evening. The time is 7 p.m.
Please use PL of 94.8 to use repeater.
Good evening, ladies and germs. Welcome to the Darke County Amateur Radio Emergency Service 2-meter net. This net meets every Monday evening, 1900 hours, local time on our 146.790 W8FLH repeater with a negative offset and a 94.8 hertz tone. This is Kilo Echo 8 Mike Hotel Juliet, net control for the session of this net. My name is John. I am located in Abbotsville. This is a directed net. Net control BME will control the net. If you have traffic for another station, please stand up, raise your hand, and ask permission to call that station. At this time, if there's any emergency or time value traffic, please go now. Hearing none, the purpose of this net is to handle traffic and to share amateur radio news, information, and activities. You are not required to be a member of the Darke County Amateur Radio Emergency Service, the Treaty City Amateur Radio Association, or any other organization to check in or run the net. All amateurs within range of this repeater are encouraged to check in and to be available to receive traffic and general information. Stations checking in, please give your call sign both alphanumerically and phonetically, your name, your location, and please slowly. Also, let net control know if you have any announcements or comments for the net. This is Kilo Echo 8 Mike Hotel Juliet, net control. At this time, I will now take in check-in.
Here's W8FLH, Whiskey 8 Foxtrot Lima Hotel, Adam in Greenville, TCARA announcement.
Golf 8 Delta Victor, KGATV, Dave, Greenville, no traffic.
All right, we're going to hold it for a second here. It seems like it's kind of funny tonight. Net recognizes W8FLH, KG8DV, and I believe I heard KD8KIR. So if you're going to try and call in, I'm getting a lot of cutting in and out. So please try again.
ADOT, Whiskey 8 Echo, Ocean Tango, Doug, Greenville, no traffic.
JJ6, OYH, Kilo 6, Oscar Yankee Hotel, Fred, Virginia City, Indiana, no traffic.
Net recognizes W8EOT. And I'll be able at the KK6 Oscar Yankee Hotel, Frederick, Union City. I was thinking I heard Cindy out there, KBAKNC. Can anybody relay that?
That one's correct. And did you get Jason from Arcanum?
What was Jason's call?
His is November 8th, Zulu, Charlie, November.
Yeah, Jason, I got your call on here from Arcanum. November 8th, Zulu, Charlie, November. Please try call again. This is K8MSJ.
He's scratchy, but I think Daniel might be in there. Alpha Delta 8 Delta November.
All right, next recognizes Alpha Delta 8 Delta November by word of W8FLH. All right, we're going to hold it for a second here. W8FLH, this is K8MSJ. You have TCRA stuff.
And then get the right button pushed here and talking through the repeater again. Good evening, everybody. Thanks for checking in. We'll give it a shot here in a little bit, and I'll rearrange antennas, make sure I'm on the higher one and hearing maybe a little bit better there. So, looks like here in just a little bit, John, go ahead and ask for Echolink. Got, I think Debbie's on there. We had the Treaty City Amateur Radio Association meeting the other evening. Talked about several things. We did draw for the Baofeng radio. Actually drew for it twice, and we'll have it to draw for again next month. So a couple of names came up that both people decided are pretty well set off right off that they've already got enough Baofeng radios. So it's still up for grabs if you're in the drawing or want to get in it. Our next meeting, of course, is going to be the first of the year, January 2nd. Club officers will be the same for the new year. And in the next few meetings here, we're going to be talking about changing the club constitution, making sure we have things laid out properly to include Zoom or some such online meeting. Make sure it's all done the right way, and we've got that as an option if we should need, with a bunch of us out, or we can't get together for some reason, or just to have a few that we do have members that aren't in the area, so that'd be a way to get them a little more involved. We'll drop a carrier once.
W8FLH.
Speaking of online, trying it a little different tonight. I guess I put it on the club Facebook page. I haven't put it over on the ARES page yet, but we are streaming live on YouTube rather than Facebook. I got that working. So even where we had some noise on the Echolink check-ins last week, got things rearranged and should be working a little better and the audio a little cleaner there this week. So it'll be on YouTube under Treaty City Amateur Radio Association. So be sure to check that out. Email the link. Anybody can see that. They don't have to have an account or anything, where Facebook's a little more particular. So sometimes a little tougher to pass around if somebody doesn't have a Facebook account. So with that, I'll swap some antennas around here and see if there's any more check-ins here in a little bit, John. W8FLH, back to you.
All right, thank you there, W8FLH. So now, this time, if you are an Echolink, please go ahead.
afternoon, John. This is KE8TMZ, Kilo Echo 8 Tango Mike Zulu. Finally in sunny, warm Florida. Nice to hear from you all. And thanks for setting up the YouTube thing. I wish I'd known it. I would have watched tonight. But thank you, Adam. And it's back to the net. KE8TMZ clear.
All right, net Rick. All right, this is KE8TMZ down in, it's probably below zero, Florida. Thanks for calling in. We'll do another round of check-ins. I did post on the club website, Keith, and if you doubted that there was an Evansville airline, so I did post it on there if you want to check it out. I got it on them airplanes there. All right, so KD8KIR, if you can pull it out, you got anything for us tonight? This is K8MHJ. Okay, you ain't making it. I'll save your breath there, KD8KIR. This is K8MHJ. I believe W8FLH has net control for the next week, and I believe KD8KIR has the net control for the following week. I think the last one for the month is open. Anybody wants to do it, feel free to do it. So we're going to do another round of check-in. This is K8MHJ. All right. Hearing no further, we have a relay out there.
Yeah, put out a call one more time.
All right, give it one more try. If you're trying to get checking the net, go ahead. This is K8MHJ.
Must have them all. I'm not hearing anymore. W8FLH.
Okay, looks like we're going to close this session of the Darke County Amateur Radio Emergency Service Net. We would like to thank all stations that checked in and the stations that tried to check in. Also, the Treaty City Amateur Radio Association for the use of the 146.790 W8FLH Repeater. We hope to hear you next Monday here during 1900 hours during our next net. In fact, we had a total of 10, I believe, including myself. Still very struggling, but we'll get through this. All right, we're going to close this session of the net at 2000 hours and 15 minutes. This is K8MHJ returning the station back to our normal amateur radio use. Thank you.